Are you a licensed speech pathologist, and are you looking to branch out to create your own business? Whether that's to start your own brick and mortar or to start some sort of community service. In today's video, I am going to talk to you about how to properly form a speech pathologist corporation in just 5 steps. Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm the managing attorney here at BYLAWS, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without having to deal with the complicated legal forms. Our Done For You service is backed by over 2,700 plus 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. The purpose of these videos are to provide you with as much guidance in regards to the beginning processes of starting a speech pathologist corporation. So if you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. Now, before I start talking about the 5 steps to form a speech pathologist corporation, I want to provide you with a little bit more context as to what a speech pathologist corporation is. California passed what's called the MOSCONE-KNOX Act, which requires licensed professionals such as speech pathologists to form a professional corporation. In other words, if you're looking to form some sort of business entity, you're not able to form the typical LLC or corporation. California requires the professional speech pathologist corporation to be formed in order to administer speech pathologist related services. What we're seeing in the speech pathologist realm is telecom services. The number one major reason why entrepreneurs, speech pathologists, entrepreneurs looking to start their own business, form a speech pathologist corporation in the first place is because they want that personal liability protection. And that's exactly what a speech pathologist corporation provides. Personal liability protection means the professional speech pathology corporation is a separate entity from yourself, which means that your business assets, your business liabilities are separate from your personal liabilities. If you have any questions about that or need any clarifications, make sure you speak with a professional. The second major reason why speech pathologists choose to form their own corporation is because they want to build or create their own brand. And the third reason is they want to be their own boss. So with that context out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 steps to properly forming a speech pathologist corporation. The first step to properly forming a speech pathologist corporation is you must file the proper articles of incorporation with the Secretary of State. It's important to note that there is a specific form for professional speech pathologist corporations. You must find that form, use that form, and you must submit that form. Now, what that form asks are certain questions. What is your business name? What is your business address? How many shares does a corporation have? Etc. Once you answer those questions, you'll then be able to file and apply for your speech pathologist corporation with the Secretary of State. And so the Secretary of State, they take approximately 4 to 6 weeks to process your application. And within that time, 4 to 6 weeks, you'll then receive your company documentation. This brings me to the second step. Once you receive your company documentation, you're going to want to apply for the EIN number. The EIN number is also known as a business tax ID number, and you're able to apply for this tax ID number by applying for it through the IRS, the Internal Revenue Services. The EIN number is very important, not just to keep track for business tax reasons, but also to open a business bank account. If you already have an EIN number and you applied for one as a sole proprietor, you're going to need to get a completely new one if you decide to register a new speech pathologist corporation. The process of applying for the EIN number is quite quick if you apply online. Once you receive your EIN number, you're then going to want to go to step 3, which is to draft your speech pathologist bylaws documentation. If you're not familiar with what bylaws are an internal document, one of the most important internal documents your corporation will have, and it will display your ownership percentage, as well as your various roles in the corporation. And that may include president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. And also, as a side note, a single person is able to fill each of these roles. Now, the fourth step you're going to want to take is you're going to want to open a U.S. business bank account. Again, using your EIN number, you're going to want to go to the bank branch of your choice. There are many different bank branches that provide different types of benefits. The most popular out there are Bank of America, Chase, etc. And so you're going to want to go to a bank branch that provides you with the benefits that suits your business structure. And once you open that business bank account for your speech pathologist corporation, you're almost there. The last and final step, the fifth step, is you're going to want to apply for a business license. Now, depending on your situation, the business license may differ. Whether you decide to provide and administer your speech pathologist services through a brick and mortar spot or online, via telephone, etc., you're going to want to make sure that you apply for the correct business licenses in the counties that you practice. And if you have any questions about this, I highly recommend you speak with a business lawyer. And once you've completed these 5 steps, you've now established and completed the beginning stages of your business. So if you happen to have any questions about the beginning stages of starting your own speech pathologist corporation, make sure you speak with a business professional. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise. If you would like to continue learning more about LLCs, businesses, online businesses, go ahead and watch one of these videos.